In April 2015, a section of this website featured a 60-second countdown tied to a large blue button. Ellen Pao resigned in 2015 as CEO of this website, which calls itself the front page of the internet. The Donald was a controversial subsection of, for 10 points, what site that hosts AMAs? And the answer is Reddit. In one series by this author, a homeless teen awakens in a 540-floor hotel after he dies in Boston while trying to retrieve a sword. The hero of this author's Magnus Chase series is cousins with Annabeth, a daughter of Athena. For 10 points, who wrote the Camp Half-Blood Chronicles? And the answer is Rick Riordan. The late Roman diocese named for this region included the province of Lugdunensis. This region's peoples, such as the Arverni, were led by Vercingetorix during a war against Julius Caesar. For 10 points, name this ancient region that encompassed most of present-day France. And the answer is Gaul. As a note, this letter of the alphabet is the subdominant in the key of C. The bass clef is sometimes named for this letter, which also names the curved holes on a violin. Its major key has one flat. For 10 points, name this letter that, when used as a dynamic, signifies loud or forte. And the answer is F. The Type 1a class of these events occurs due to carbon fusion in a white dwarf that approaches the Chandrasekhar limit. The Crab Nebula was created by one of these events, witnessed by Chinese astronomers in AD 1054. For 10 points, name these extremely powerful stellar explosions. And the answer is supernova. The 7th version of this software, called Nougat, was released in 2017. Windows may have been surpassed by this operating system as the most installed in the world. For 10 points, what mobile operating system, developed by Google, is named after a word for a human-like robot? And the answer is Android. Public outcry erupted during this war over troops being sent embalmed beef. John Hay, who was Secretary of State at its end, called it a splendid little war. The Battle of San Juan Hill was fought in, for 10 points, what war in which Theodore Roosevelt's Rough Riders fought in Cuba? And the answer is the Spanish-American War. Pencil and paper ready. Reyna has a circle whose radius is 3 and needs to know how many revolutions will cause a point on the edge to move a total of 90 pi. Since each revolution moves the point a distance equal to the circumference, she finds, for 10 points, what number of revolutions? And the answer is 15. The largest islands in this archipelago are named Isabella and Santa Cruz. The finches on these islands were studied by a naturalist traveling aboard the HMS Beagle in the 1830s. Ecuador controls, for 10 points, what archipelago in the Pacific Ocean once visited by Charles Darwin? And the answer is the Galapagos. One man with this surname was Michigan's governor during the 1967 Detroit riot. Another man with this surname claimed that 47% of Americans paid no income tax, a remark that helped his opponent, Barack Obama. For 10 points, give the surname of 2012 Republican presidential nominee, Mitt. And the answer is Romney.